Okay, it is day 6 of Coffee Talk, episode 2. Hibiscus and Butterfly. Sunday, September 24th, 2023. Press any button. And there's another achievement. So I did miss one achievement for the previous day. I'll just do that offline, I guess. But anyways, let's read this. Inumami, and werewolves may share common ancestors, archaeologist says. Inumimi? Like Inuyasha? And on the side says, lionfish invasion decreased, a successful trial. Another one says, countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacteria infection. Not infestation. Infection. Press A, start the day. Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. I don't know. Bailey's. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Yay. Blue. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That would be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bay. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I'll have a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyways. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey Kobo, what do you think? No, don't include me, man. Pale green, Lucas, and Dandelion yellow or red, black, and purple. Don't pick Kobo on the spot. Yeah, don't put me on the spot. No, it's quite alright. Aw, man. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinion matters, not mine. Blue, ... And Bailey's ... Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And we think we do. We changed our minds. It's like the centerpiece. Oh please, can we not talk about that right now? I already thought we agreed on a cute cardigan. Cottagecore one. Cardigan. The one you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were picked in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just de-invite my entire family. The key is extended. Do you even know half of these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. No, you can't, buddy. If you have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful thing you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipped in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal of a bunch of people we're not even that close to. I say I'll make sure we'll afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Cobalt. Of course, what can I get for you? Something that'll keep me awake. I still have to work, and my head hurts. So I guess a strong coffee would do. And with a nice spicy kick to it. Okay, so she wants ginger? And any preference on spicy kick? No. Any strong coffee with spice will do. And a gentle buck for a lady. Oh, a oldie goodie. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. Alex. What is this here? What? What? You're weird. The thing doesn't smell relaxed to me at all. They both laugh. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. There we are. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Do. That. That was so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Never enough. Yeah, disgusting. I'm going to need something really spicy to wash this down. And I love to serve you too, Hyde. If Bally's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, I didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You two are busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while until Lou probably gets off work. All right then. Did you hear me, Cobalt? Spicy is the name of the game. Can I give him? I want to know if I could probably give him his thing now. Any preference on the spice of the base? Nope, just make sure it's just a kick. And doable. Okay. We have the ginger. We can make that. I was supposed to give one of these to... I already saved, so hopefully... I already saved, so I can just go back if I made a mistake. That's not mine. Oh, my mistake. Sorry. I felt up for a challenge, so... Bladder shred. Try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the high code. Dot dot dot. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Kobold. You know me a little too well. So I take it this works for you? This is a perfect executed Zembo, if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Forgive an old man. His old man jokes. Anyhow, this is only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagoon who made me Zumbo like this. Every time I visited, she lived near the harbor. I would sit down, drink it, and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? Eh. When you've got a vampire lifespan, friends come and go. Yeah. That's sad. You'll get used to it. Oh man. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying every moment even more? Or grief of being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Something you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoyment moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out? Yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitability in entertainment. Suitably? That's one way of putting it. Suitably. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Nah, she looks annoyed. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey. Here they go again. Good to see things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Kobold. I'll be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaged with this right now. I gotta get to work anyway. Right. I'm gonna have a drink. Bye, Kobold. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Yuck. What can I get for you, Mr. Baileys? Something chocolate, I bet. I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. Of course. His name is Baileys, and he wants a hot chocolate. You know that Baileys is kind of a chocolate alcoholic drink. I haven't had one in years. Yes, chocolate with honey and milk. Thank you for being so specific. chocolate, honey, and milk. You know what? I could probably make one of these. I just need the honey. There we go. Our chocolate will be Miroki. Perfect. This feels so good, Cobalt. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customer. At least not that. I hope Lou didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? ... You tell me. The wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't forgot about anything until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. Damn, dude, what the heck's wrong with you? I know Lou is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. Okay, my mistake. I'm not even married. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up everything she liked on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture she's pinning online. All the places she finds cool. All the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all of that. To have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much. It's too expensive. Too this, too that. It is too much, too expensive. That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. There's a word for that. Well, it's a term of phrase. I just can't say it. I don't know how to say it correctly. You're remarkable, presumptuous young man. I know I said that word. Presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde? No, that's all right. I know Hyde helped Lou back in the day. If he got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say whatever you like it or not. ... You're still here, going on about everything Lou should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone. Not especially when you love someone. No, not especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lou is the only one who can tell what Lou wants. Or, sorry, Lua I'm gonna be pronouncing that name wrong all throughout this coffee talk game. That's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Lua. Then give her the time to figure it out. It's not going to help you if you preserve her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, it's just to make you feel good about yourself. Alex, that. I think that did it. But what if it takes so long that we reach old age and we're still not married? If you reach old age, you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you get is a wedding. Based on your skew ideas of what Lua should be, I should add that to a soundbar onto my stream deck. That sounds pretty sad to me. Can I do it here?
Lua.
There you go, Lua. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Bailey's. But it's also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. You should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That sounds nearly as much as fun as modeling. Does it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agents, just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to the mafia, dwarves buddies, of course. ... Mafia, what are you doing? Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Good. Are you? Whew. I won't go back to them. I'll go back to being chased by them. Why are you coming back then? ... My bellies. Besides, I check in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. That's right. He's a vampire. They probably all died. Meanwhile, their grandkids managed the whole enterprise. Yep, that's right. Like it's some sort of startup. Wow, are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know. And for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty official approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts if you paint with oils. That takes some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But since my style isn't trendy nowadays, too much, what does that say? It's definitely a foreigner word.
chiaroscuro,
Chiaroscuro and lighting. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. ... Well, you insinuated that your rebranded If a mafia body finds out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice, you're pretty good. You're a pretty great listener. That's what he said in the beginning. I'm listening. Oh, I hope you also have people who listen to you. ... I'm moving here to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone is ringing. Lua. She's done with work for the day. That was a fast work shift. Finally. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's? Hell no, not at all. But I'm looking forward to going home. And keep bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an empathy just now. Did I say that right? Empathy? Epiphany. That's how you say it. I think it's epiphany.
epiphany,
Yep, I said it right.
epiphany,
Just making sure that my browsers can hear these words. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good, Elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Cobalt. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Mr. Hyde? What was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car gets nicked. Oh my gosh. I know old man Jordy says this area is safe, and it's a bit off a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. ... It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make short of it because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and out, day out. At some point, I decided that I need a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. That's why that was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job. Not on his watch. So you slipped his watch. You know me too well, Cobalt. Some friends and I would decide to get together. I was to prove the ride. They provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, hide-shaped. And I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys? He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear's wolf. Literally, he's a werewolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. The only intends to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view, for the sort of actions which I admit, might appear rambunctious from the outside, binguish from the outside, but to me, was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it, when suddenly, we heard a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala, the wolf himself. He peered inside. Then he started banging on the door so hard, the whole car is shaking. We were all kind of freeze. And then he said, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opened the doors and tossed my date outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Winding me up, are you? Oh, cool, but I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just thinking about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you could believe it. That's the Constellation bodyguard. Consentence bodyguard if I ever heard of one. I said that word wrong so badly. Right. Truly earned his yearly bonus. I don't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least, not until he removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality, he was mortified. If not as mortified as my date, whom I had to pick up out of the grass. Poor Gala. Cobalt, I see where you allegation lies. Precisely, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my etiquette quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. What? I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my keys. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I guess I got stuck with this old thing you see outside. And the worst of it, if you can't believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quick after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Sorry. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end for whatever reason. My car collection had some serious turnovers, but this one isn't going anywhere. I have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck up in this car, and I... ... You're rather more sentiment than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentiment? That's what you took away from that story? But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can't possibly deny that this conversation ever took place. But still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining curd, I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Cobalt? Yes? ... Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. and safe journey home. And that was it for day 6. I'll see you guys next time.